eyelash move, y'all.
Excellent.
Child, y'all. Can y'all see my face, right? I'm like, it was so close that I had to pause and be like,
wake up.
okay, I must trust you because Lord,
you have to trust me. It's okay.
At least I trust and love you enough that I took that like a G because I didn't even. I kind of just sat here and looked at you like, well, shit, damn.
It was literally 10 seconds later though.
I had a reaction like
delayed,
y'all. Like my whole eyelash, I felt it move, y'all. I felt that eyelash move, yo.
But the point is even with that martial art element, I know right from wrong. Mm-hmm. But if I decide to crush your skull when I hit you, there's something wrong with me, not you. And that's something that like has to be explored from person to person because a lot of us have been molested, beaten, mistreated, grown up in impoverished environments. So we almost had to grow callous over to a lot of frontal lobe issues, and your frontal lobe is something that like discerns like how you gonna handle the situation.
Right.
And when you have to really force yourself to like, this motherfucker's doing this to me, I gotta pretend that I'm, not even here mentally. I gotta, or I'm so angry because a person has literally pushed me to the point of being that way to communicate with them. This is called conditioning.
Right.
And through the level of conditioning, you do find yourself doing the dumbest shit. But hopefully with integrity, now I'm going back to that, you do realize where you were right and where you were wrong. And that's where you grow. So then you make like a mental bookmark, if you will. Oh shit. Now I know what to look for. That doesn't trigger a negative reaction. Or I know how to just take a breath whenever something does come at me that makes me want to act negatively, so that I can watch the situation progress in a better way than what I'm used to. And so that is like the end result to the whole bad boy thing. Like, I know guys that were like shitty in high school that are cops now, that are like great and loyal husbands with kids and shit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, like, and I think that's the thing. It's just like growing up, there was, I hate to use the word cliques. Y'all know I hate certain words. I hate certain labels. Yeah. But there were certain cliques, like you had your jocks, you had your little so-called, street dudes, and your nerds, you had your gym heads.
Shout out to your nerds.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd at all. Sports fanatics, like you had bookworms, you had so many different, the kids that were into theater and arts and singing and music and band and all of that.
Hey, quick one. She's made, Y-Pass, they were weirdos. They were.
Not that he just said Y-Pass were weirdos. I don't know none of y'all. I didn't say that.
Hey, listen, if you went to Manual, bro, everybody knows, like, the art kids were weird, but the dance kids were weirder. The theater kids were weirder. And, but Manual was a great school. And it produced a lot of Louisville elites. So shout out to all the Manual alum. I got to throw that out there. Back to being on track.
Okay. So I guess the thing is that you know, like you said, some of the guys that was like dogging girls out, they was hopping from girl to girl. Then you had the girls who was passing themselves around. Some of them people are like well-rounded individuals that act like they never did no dirt or no wrong in their life.
Bruh.
Now to this day.
That shit
like
kills
they
me.
act, I mean, I know some of them folk.
Hey, look, truth is about like really understanding the truth of your fucking self. And if you can't admit to the next person that you did woo-woo, then you ain't been real with you, ain't been real with them, and your relationship is going to be dysfunctional as shit. So, for example, I was hurt once, or twice, but the first time, that shit sent me spiraling. And it just so happened that that Lil Wayne song, I Just Want to Fuck Every Girl in the World.
Oh, wow.
Spring Break 2009. What the fuck? You know what a young man does when he's hurt? But a woman can go and be like, ooh, after she created the issue herself. And then be still exalted and elevated above the man who stuck his neck out for her. So there's a very interesting play on how things go in our society. Based on the violin that one plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the stereotypes it's still a big thing because you got people. I feel like, and I hate to say it this way, but men and women, there are a lot of ways that we're equal in certain things.
Bro,
and I'm gonna say there's women out here that are doing some of the same stuff that these guys is out here doing, but because they a woman, they're getting away with it. Like they got whole songs out here talking about playing dudes. Get the bag from the dude.
You know what it is.
I ain't gonna say.
Shout out to the homie Cardi. She is pretty sick though. But
not
for
just
real.
her. You got the City Girls. You got Megan Thee Stallion. You got all these chicks, and I'm all for girl empowerment. But when you make it popular to rob, cheat, steal, and all
Mona Lisa.
I can't. I'm not going around advocating that because it's wrong. Because my thing is, karma's a bitch. Karma's real. What you put out into the world, the energy, the things, your actions, that shit comes back. I'm sorry. I am not interested. And I feel like a lot of people glorify some of this behavior. And I get, because like we talked about it on the show, I get why women are now a little bit more jaded, why women are a little bit more harder and a little less feeling, because we, for years, played the backseat. Yeah, you had your women out here that was doing whatever, but it wasn't the majority. Now it's like there's a divide there where you got women who are out here like, man, fuck it. I done got hurt enough times. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do what they doing.
But that I've heard that. Like the first time I really started hearing that was like when I started high school. That whole I'm tired of guys doing me like this. I'm gonna start because I've literally always had more female friends than male friends. Like I remember talking to a female on the phone, like literally before and after she got her virginity broken. You know what I'm saying? And then later the next week, the motherfucker was telling me, I'm gonna start doing y'all the way y'all do me. Because obviously the dude was just, hit wonder, whatever. It is what it is. But I think that, first of all, going back to what you said, women are stronger and greater than men. And with that said, now I think Earth is a woman, the sun is a man. And just like how the woman has a seed, but it has to be watered by a man to produce new life, there is a symbiotic relationship there. And so it really has to be acknowledged. Like, first of all, like we just said, the bad boy image, the reason why women like that is because they like...
Especially in our culture, we were always told the man is the head of the household. The woman's the neck and the backbone. Without the neck and the backbone, what's the man going to do?
The man is the slave. What are you talking about?
You know what? Get the hell out
the
of
neck,
here.
hold on. Look, first of all, if you look at the real anatomy, the neck and the backbone have more electrical circuits that create what the whole body is supposed to do. And when the woman is the neck and the backbone, then the man his strings are being pulled. So when she feels a certain kind of way, he reacts and reciprocates. And he don't gotta necessarily say nothing. He don't gotta like stroke your ego. But if you don't like him being out till 2:00 in the morning, and all of a sudden he's coming in at 12, acknowledge the fucking shit. Don't keep acting like it's a problem. And that is the primary issue between men and women. There's not enough communication between. Look,
that's true,
babe.
I get that. There's not a...
I go to work every day for you.
This is the thing. I think that there's a lot of complaints, but not a lot of I appreciate yous. I see you. I thank yous. Love yous. There's not enough of that.
It's more fuck yous.
Well, no. I think people get so based in a routine and so used to something being a certain way, they don't know how to stop and say, pause, something different just happened. Let me acknowledge it. Acknowledgement is a poor thing in relationships and society now.
You're right.
We give more attention to negative things, like say social media. We give more attention and focus to the negative stuff. So somebody posts something negative, it's 1,000,001 freaking likes, emojis, and comments. But let somebody post something positive, it's got maybe 4 or 5 likes, a couple comments, maybe a share.
Yeah, you're right. It is pretty square to like positive stuff, though.
I mean, I'm just saying, like
the leading like TV shows or reality shows based on drama. I literally just saw last night a preview of an up and coming tattoo show And I swear to God, it was a 4-minute preview. I never saw one tattoo. I saw like 7 people, and then I saw a bunch of drama, bullshit ass shit. At least, you know, for those of us who are out there who are aspiring artists, at least give us a little more than that. And I mean, just like tying that in to like that bad boy image, that bad image, that social media the dramatics behind it. When I saw it, I said, damn, that was a great fucking idea. Like, I want to call all my exes and be like, hey, I'm doing a reality show, you got a guest feature, because I know this shit's about to get real, and we're going to get more clicks than anything, because that's what life is like. That's what life is about today, is fucking clicks.
Clicks, social media.
And it ain't now to click the group, it's click the button.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Are you pouring some more?
Yes, I'm about to pour some of this orange. You want to taste?
Yeah, sure. I'll try some of it.
All right, so quick break. We are going to shout.
That's non-alcoholic, right?
It's got alcohol. This Candy Brews. It is a shine flavored mix. 25 flavors.
That's one of our sponsors.
That is one of our sponsors. Shout out to Candy Brews. Shout out to Diamond Elite Designs Customs, Truth Tattoos, a new physique body contouring studio, Vinyl Empire, Meeting in the Ladies Room, Fantasy and Pepper Party series. Shout out to the whole Power 106 family. We got some big news coming up. I'm not in the get the back burner on it. Go.
So, why is it? And maybe I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong, but maybe I am. Why is it that the modern woman craves an old school chivalrous man? Hold on. It's not done yet. It's not done
Okay.
yet. You want the man that's gonna open the door for you, that's gonna take the garbage out, that's gonna massage your feet when your bunions are hurt.
Yeah, I know I don't like feet, so they just like
When you need to take a break, I'ma cook. When you're sick, I'ma clean. I'm actually gonna do that all of the above every day, because like we fucking both grown. But you demand that. You demand that shit. But when it comes down to like reciprocation of it, and that's the problem with where we are, because I know some hella dudes, but women are so conditioned to being, you know, wined and dined, and you know that money being out there to do what they want to do while they can look a certain way, that it kind of overshadows that hard-working guy that's really putting in that effort to show them like really what it is. And that, I think, is the biggest problem, is that in some kind of way, shape, or form. But most men aren't given the credit that, I swear to God, I just went out and I worked a 14-hour fucking shift. I just brought you McDonald's home during lunch. Then I went to the grocery store. I got the steak, the eggs. Yes, I asked you to cook. I'm doing the most for us. For us. It ain't for you. It ain't just for me. This is for us. But the woman some kind of way gets away with saying, you gone all day. You da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm at home with the kid. Nah, that's not what it is. And so most women eventually find that if they got a real solid dude in their life who did all that shit and then went and still did what they're supposed to with the kids, they really find like that's true. But if you jump the gun too fast, then now you out here throwing it up. And, you know, now the cycle then repeats itself. Excuse my language. And that is how things get perpetuated. You know, my son is a king, right?
Yes,
obviously.
absolutely.
His name means honorable king. But when he's at home with his mom, maybe his mom lets him get away with murder because she's out here trying to work and she now sees that the shit don't come easy. You got to really work for this life. But I never get to see my kids, so yeah, I'm gonna let him. I'm just gonna give him passes because I don't want him to think I'm mean. I never see him.
And a lot of us are, as parents, and our generation are guilty of that, because we have this idea of, I want my kids to have what I didn't have versus I want my kids to grow up different than that.
So young king, prince is what you should be called. Your mother should let you know what it is, because if your dad is around but not around with her, you still got to learn your order. And you got to learn to be what it is that you are going to be, and that's where it will stop. Like I never let EJ think like, bro, you run this shit. Though I know that you are going to be great and awesome in your own right. I never, like, you got to be stupid.